Alright fellas, what I have here to show you today is two very old MARX brand wind-up tractors. Okay, now from all the research I've done, and believe me, I spent way too much time online looking at these things, and these ones here are unmarked. There's no marking on them at all anywhere. I even opened up and looked in the inside. No markings whatsoever. Okay, however, I know for a fact from all the ones I've seen online, and I'm going to show you some pictures of them, that these both are number 2 MARX wind-up tractors. Okay, now what I found online is that they made these plain ones with no markings on them whatsoever. Obviously they were much easier to make, easier to push out real fast, and these were sold at 5 and dime type stores, department stores, places like that, very, very cheap. Okay, as opposed to the exact same tractor that had all the all the coloring and fancy looking designs and what have you. Okay, and those ones also definitely had the MARX emblem on it, or signature on them somewhere. These ones do not. Okay, now the only difference between these two tractors, as you can see, I'm trying to show you every angle, they are really exactly the same except for some cosmetics coloring on the wheels. The only difference is the front nose. This one here has the rounded nose. This one here has the flat. And there's one other difference. Okay, they both have aluminum bodies. Okay, aluminum bodies. See this? I got a magnet here in my hand. Will not stick. Okay, it's aluminum body. Will not stick. Okay, I'll place it on here and drop it. You see, it will not stick. However, the face of this one here is aluminum. Magnet will not stick. Okay, this one here though is tin. It's metal. The magnet sticks. Same with the rear. This rear is aluminum. This rear is tin. The magnet sticks. So that is the only difference, real difference I see in the two of them. Okay, is those two pieces on this one are metal, regular tin metal, and the other two are other one, front and rear, like the rest of the tractor's body, is aluminum, 100% aluminum. The clockworks inside are exactly the same. I opened them up and looked at them. They're exactly the same. So again, these are number 2 MARX brand, unlabeled, unmarked tractors. And what you'll also see in the pictures I'm going to post here now is you see the groove in the wheels. These came with tracks. Okay, these were like a little bulldozer. They came with tracks, and that little slot that you see underneath here in both of them, they had a little dozer blade originally, okay, that mounted to the front. And over the years, most of those obviously got lost, but there are a couple listed online to show the dozer blade, but they all had the tracks. Okay, this one has hubcaps. This one probably had hubcaps originally, does not now. Okay, but and these are from everything I've seen online, all of these tractors, the number 2 MARX brand tractors, these were made 1930s. 1930s. 1930s, 1935 is what I read somewhere. So, you're looking at 90-year-old toys here. 90-year-old mechanical wind-up toys. Okay, and what you're going to see in a second is I'm going to briefly demonstrate both of them actually working. Okay, so sit tight a minute here while I Okay, fellas, we're going to do a little test run here now just to show you how they run. Now, these are crawlers, okay? Remember I told you they're supposed to have tracks on them, okay? And originally they even had a plow in the front, you know, sort of like a bulldozer, okay? And although most you'll see online do not have the dozer blade anymore. And of course they had a driver on it, as you've seen in the pictures. Alright, so let's test it. This is the flat nose, the tin metal front. Okay, we got it wound up and see how this thing goes. I don't know how much grip it's going to really have on this table. It was slipping earlier when I tested it, so let's see what we got. That's about as fast as they go. I've seen ones in mint condition, and that's how fast they go. There's some other YouTube videos out there. So the mechanism is working perfect. For almost 90 years. 90 years old. Mechanical wind-up. Clockwork mechanism. And it still works. The on and off switch works too. That's the on and off switch right there. Okay. So that's the flat nose one. Now we'll try the round one. Little fancier wheels there with the hubcaps. Okay. This one, for some reason, appears to go just a little bit faster. Not fast, but just a tiny little bit faster. Not exactly sure why, but at any rate, they both work. That's the whole purpose of me showing you this, just to show you. And the off switch works well. Okay, we'll turn it back around, put the on switch on, and she goes. Okay, so that's what we got here. Two MARX number 2. If anybody could possibly, you know, want to contribute to this idea of trying to make tracks for these, I have been working on some ideas, maybe using a V-belt, a regular, like a lawnmower, like a, well, some small lawnmowers perhaps, but a sewing machine belt or a vacuum belt, which is very small. The distance all around the two wheels is approximately 6.5 inches. So I've been looking around and seeing what I can come up with. If I use a longer belt, obviously I got to cut it and then join it together, which is not that easy to do. But you know, it's just a little project, one of many. And so that's what we got going here, guys. We got the two wind-up 1930 MARX tractors. That's what I wanted to show you today. So welcome your comments, any ideas you might have about making tracks for them. That would be appreciated as well. Okay, and anybody out there who has more information about the details of the Unmarked tractors by MARX Company, whether the information I have is correct about them being sold in smaller stores at very low prices. But in some ways, perhaps I think they're rarer than the ones with all the fancy painting and everything else. Because if you go online and look, you won't see many of these full aluminum ones. The other ones are all tin. These, as you've seen, were this one's 100% aluminum body. This one here is, I'd say, 95% aluminum body. So I think in some ways that might make them a little rarer. But at any rate, that's about all I have info to give you on these. Anything you can add to that, by all means, please do so. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it, and we'll be back with another little chapter of another set of toys very soon. Book 'em, Daniel.